Okay, we're going to move on to our lifter blocks here a little bit. Clean up these holes a little bit. One of them seems to have a little junk in it. It's making my finger gray when I stick my finger in the hole. This one over here is pretty gritty. These things have been cleaned a bunch of times already and they're still not 100%. Alright. Lifter blocks. Loose. This one has some burrs on it somewhere. Good. Good. So my 4 blocks go nice and easy. The original ones he's got a bunch of pecker marks going on the damn things. Makes it slightly tighter, but that one's good. This one here is a burr in there somewhere. So you take a dull file, go across the surface and see if you can find it. A high spot right through there maybe, a little bit. Yep. Same thing on this side. Okay, let's see if that was the problem. Yep. Goes in nice and easy now. This is our tightest blocks. We check every hole with it. Alright, so it goes in all the holes. So we don't have to worry about opening the holes up or turning these down. I don't like having to beat these in with a big hammer. No reason to be that way. Okay, so when we figure out which ones of these we're going to use, they all fit right now. So these are still wide open for picking out what we're going to use. We're not getting to that point just yet. Okay, next thing I'm going to check is the main shaft bearing over here in the case for training. Let's check to see if these rollers are going to match up our new shaft. So this is our new shaft. So we need to find out our fitment of this. See how good it's going to be or bad. Time to fix this is now, not later. Okay, the other thing we got to find is our shift shaft. Right here. This has a bushing that this goes into, so you want to make sure this doesn't have a big nick in there like right there. It could cause an issue. Take your little dull file and just run across your surfaces. Doing that with a 45 to take a chamfer mark off. Okay, that should be smooth. Appears to be fitting there okay. Okay. I think I had to straighten this already. Yeah, it's nice and straight now. It was bent, as I recall. Put a lathe and got it to within a thou or so. Okay, so we'll check this here. So we need a bare washer. Gotta find the right washer. That's not it. That ain't it. That's not it. What the hell is that? Oh, it's our low gear washer. I'm not seeing the washer. We're missing the one we need. Yep, more missing parts. Oh, there it is. Found it. Buried under the bolts. So there's a snap ring in here. Snap ring has a groove in there. Bearings can go out the groove. Thrust washer gives you a nice hard stop for the bearings so they don't go all the way through. I've seen a lot of these not in there, or they're on this side, not that side. The rollers start poking out and they fall out, and then everything goes to hell real quick. Because without bearings in there, it doesn't work very well. And I've seen that done more than once. Okay, we're going to put a little grease in here to hold the rollers in. Also holds that washer in too. So you get to put enough in there to actually do something. Now we'll take our main shaft. I'm going to put the low gear on there, which is this one. Goes on. And this is our main shaft washer. Goes like that. Alright, so now you put the stuff to assemble the hole without the bearings in there, and we can check our fit. Because this is how it assembles all these parts. If you leave out all this other stuff, then the bearings don't wear in the right spot for checking. You want the rollers to be checked where they're actually going to be on the shaft, not some other area. It doesn't matter. Okay, these appear to be semi-dirty. See the semi-dirty chips coming out? That means they're dirty. That's why I always like cleaning things. So you clean them. See more chips on my hand. Wipe your hand off. Make sure it's clean. Don't have extra chips on there like that one. Now you stick them back in your hand again. You go this hand, see if it's got chips in it. Go back and forth a couple times, and the chips will eventually fall off, or grit or dirt, whatever's on them. Then you blow them off. Do that with the airline over here. And we try not to lose them. You'll keep them in your hand. That's regulated air pressure, so it's low. Okay, now they're semi-clean. Make sure my hand's not full of crap again. And then we take a clean towel, put them in there, roll them around a little bit like that. Wipe off your hands. They should all be clean now. Take them out, you inspect them. You can see any pits or rust, heavy wear marks, especially rusting, any kind of etching. Throw them away. They'll fail on you if you have any imperfection on the surfaces. These look pretty good now. I don't know what size they are, but we'll find out if we need them or not. Go ahead and just stack them in here. Do two at a time. You can hold 2 real easy, see? Usually if you try to do 3, it just slows you down. 1 usually falls out, and you only do 2 anyway. Try to do 4, it really gets bad. 2 works pretty good. It's only 23 rollers, you don't have to do it 12 times, you'll be fine. Actually only 11. These basically look like they're new rollers, or pretty damn close to it. I don't really see any wear marks on them at all, so that's why I'm even looking at using them. I think he told me they were new, or just about new. One doesn't want to go in. Nope. Pull it out. Slide it a little bit. Try again. There they go. The circle diameter is so tight, you only got a couple thou. So if anything's caulked, or you got too much grease in one spot, or just any reason to jam up a little bit, it won't work. So that's how close that is. When you put more oversized rollers, you can't put them all in there, they don't fit. Okay, so we got that in there. Now we're going to take our shaft and stuff in the hole. There's a pin right here, roll pin, up here on the top. That keeps this washer from spinning. Just make sure you don't put that tang where the washer goes, it'll bind it up. Great, shaft fell off. There we go, everything's in there. Definitely is not tight. And it's pretty loose. Racing fit. So it's definitely not tight. Okay, as our shaft comes out, our gear. See how the washer holds all the bearings in there, so they don't fall out. Alright, so we can either run it the way it is, or we can try to tighten it up and see what oversized rollers feel like in there. So, these bearings are getting very, very hard to come by. I'm not even sure if I got oversized bearings anymore. So I'm going to go check, see if I got any bearings. We'll be back. Alright, we're back. It appears I've been buying out everything V-twin has left, so I got 4/10 over. I got 3 bags of these, so buy them when you can get them. That's all I can say. This stuff is hard to come by. Don't put them back in a dirty bag. Best thing not even have that dirty bag around here anywhere. So I'm just going to drop these out. Put them out to the side so I don't get them mixed up with the other ones. The grease holds them in there pretty good. Makes a mess in the case too. Okay, they're all out of the way now. Put them all in one little pile. There we go, those are all standard bearings over there. So they're sitting right over there now. See? Okay, where's our washer at? There's our washer. Stuff it back in the hole. Do it again. A lot of repetitive work in putting the motor together. Now none of this is requiring any mics or anything, notice. You can put everything together pretty much by fitment if you want. You can even do it the rod set too, but I prefer measuring those. You got a good feel what's correct and not correct. It's worth more than mics are. Okay, that's not enough. It's a starting point there. Okay, so we'll unpack these all in here just like we did last time. So these are 4/10 bigger per bearing, so that would be 8/10 less clearance, which is just under 1/1000. In case you don't know, thousandths is 10/10. It's almost like the metric system, but different. American uses fractions, and then we convert to thousandths. Metric uses millimeters and keeps it all in tens. One dropped off. Okay, looks like we need about 4 more. I don't think it'll take 5. So you go one at a time, goes pretty quick too. So. Okay. So now we have the gap in there between the rollers, right there, which you cannot put a roller in there because there ain't enough room. The pitch diameter, which is the center of the roller, is too big. It won't fit in the diameter. So usually what I do is I throw a big twin tranny roller in there, which is a 30 thou smaller or 20 thou smaller or something. Stuff it in there and take up the slack so the bearings can't go sideways on you and jam up. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. There's our gear. Okay, so now spins freely. Clearance is pretty tight. Not much up and down. Side to side's good. Up and down is there, but it's tighter, see? So I tightened up quite a bit. A little tight this way. A little tighter than I like. Front to back is fine, the hole's oval. It does have clearance, but yeah, I think it'll work, but it's a little on the snug side. Next, top to bottom's a little snug. The other way is it. These are really, really hard to hone because of the way the case is off-weighted and stuff. So usually when you hone them, it's hard to do a really good job. Even with all the tools I got, it's really difficult. So if I don't have to screw with it, I don't like screwing with it. It just makes them worse a lot of times. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it the way it is. Most of your load's front to back because you're pulling on the sprocket. It's not up and down. That's why it wears that way. So I think we're all right. Now, disadvantage of being real tight like this is any misalignment in the trap door is going to make the tranny tight. So we might have to come back and put the looser bearings in it later on anyway. We'll see. So for now, I'm going to leave them where they are. So I'm going to take this baggie here that had these washers in here, dump them out. Now this is a clean bag, so I'll put the rollers in here, the standard rollers. So if we have issues down the road with the big rollers, we'll go back and put these standard ones in there. We're going to pick up 8/10 of a thou clearance when we put these in. So right now on the loose spot we have our 8/10, but on the tight spot, probably half of that. Probably only 2 or 3/10, I bet. Okay, so that's how you check that shaft. do all that. So these rollers here are the ones we're going to use for now, unless things change. Okay, so pull that all back out. Put the gear back on there for now to keep the grease out of the, well, we don't want it. There we go. And the washer too. Alright, and the bearings, I gotta figure we're gonna put them right over here out of the way. See, after you got greasy stuff, you gotta figure out what to do with it. Okay, so all the rollers are out now. Roll off the corner right there, and safe spot for now. Move on to something else. Now another thing I did is I got all the cam shims stuck on here, and the plate on how they came off. So those will stay put also. Don't be mixing those up if we don't have to. Alright, so that's how you do all of that stuff. Now we need to go ahead and check get our crank set up in here next, so I think that's what we're going to do next. So let me clean this up a little bit and I'll be back.